The killer decided to falsify the murder sequence to hide the actual time of the crime anyway. But I'm thinking about it again, and he's totally right. It feels incomplete. It's not just that. Come on, try to remember the content of the movie. About the lion that got killed second, even though we're calling it an imitation, the lion was actually pinned by arrows, right? Well, that's probably it, but that attitude is what makes this feel incomplete. They should have taken steps to properly imitate it. It's not just the poor imitation. It's also other strange details. I don't think a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them. The only thing I can think of is, it was an unfortunate coincidence.
Obviously by hiding the body. They tried to delay its discovery, like a dog burying a bone. But if the killer didn't move the body, why was it under the table? Knife? Oh, you mean that thing that obviously screams, "I am the murder weapon!" But it was super pitch black. Which means we can assume that the night vision goggles were kept inside that duralumin case as well. Woohoo! I said assume. Ibuki never uses such clever language. Peko killed poor Byakuya? Was this island not big enough for 2 glasses wearers? Holy crap! He's totally the type of guy who spent his childhood killing neighborhood pets. The killer lurked under the floorboards during the party, and from there, stab, stab, stab! You don't like stab, stab, stab? Should it sound more fleshy, like... A nasty, trashy pig shit like you doesn't have any privacy rights. Huh? Short and foul-mouthed? That's like the complete opposite of me. Even if I don't remember, I already know. It's obvious that guy's the killer. Girl E and Mahiru were killed by that guy. Hey, why don't you confess already? You're the one who killed Mahiru, right? You're dumb enough to believe that stupid game, and that's why you killed her as revenge. Trap? What do you mean? Huh? What is this? Like, I can only laugh. What are you even saying, you nasty toilet-clogging bitch? Accusing me of killing Mahiru? You're so mean! If you say I'm lying, prove it. Can you even prove that I'm lying? There's no way a bunch of worthless idiots like you guys would be able to do that.
Yeah, what you're really trying to say is you're not the killer, right? Huh? What does that mean? So that's why you think it's impossible that the killer moved the body. I see. I get your point. If he knew beforehand, he probably would have done something about it before the blackout, right? It should be the other way around. Seriously? The killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya. If you just use common sense. Because if they used night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality, that's what happened. So those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene. Let's see. When you put it like that, it makes sense. Now that you mention it, that applies to the dangerous items he confiscated as well. It's one thing to be a little cautious, but performing a body check is a bit much.
It's fine. I've been like this for a long time. In a tournament for social punching bags, I'd easily win first place with my soft reputation. Do you hate me that much, Hajime? But I'm really not the killer. There's no way I'm capable of killing someone.
Huh? Is that all you can say? Huh. So in the end, you're all just a bunch of bullies, huh? Justifying your actions with fancy words.
Making excuses for why it's not really your fault. Everyone always treats me like that. Always. I'm done with that! You hear me? I'm done! Why won't you forgive me? If you did something wrong, you forgive yourself right away! Like I said, it obviously wasn't me.
Anyway, that letter in Kazuichi's testimony says it all. You were meeting up with Mahiru at the beach house. We can assume she summoned Mahiru with the intention of killing her all along. That's why she wrote a letter, to let her know where to meet, so the others wouldn't find out. And then you went ahead to the beach house, hid yourself in a specific place, and waited for Mahiru. There is only one reason I kill. For the sake of protecting justice. Justice is what makes humans human. It's a virtue that human beings should be proud of. Justice is the eternal sun, and the enduring moon, the protective father, and the smiling mother. If justice ever disappeared from this world, the world would immediately freeze, and people's smiles would vanish. I will not allow that! Justice must always be there to guide us, to shine bright above our heads. So I must fight. I must fight to continue to protect justice.
It was so dark I couldn't see my food. Screw that noise! Who the hell wrote that letter? Oh, I guess she's not. I feel totally fine. I bet it's really Monokuma's fault. You know who the killer is? Are you making fun of us? You just used something to block the blood, didn't you? What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light? Oh, I was right? So, what's an aspersion anyway? Is it yummy? That sounds fishy. No way. That's clearly impossible. I mean, that's inside the food. So if we eat that tasty-looking piece of meat and find the iron skewer inside, bullseye!
1 minute. Just give me 1 minute.
I'll eat the whole thing! Damn it! That's my meat!
Such a cruel rule! You hate me that much? Those are still lies. Is she right? Such a hateful bear. You deserve to die 1,000 deaths. I'm MONOMI, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now.
Ah! This is so embarrassing! I can't do this anymore. This is all I can do.
At this point, it is quite difficult to find a clue that will lead to the killer. The clock inside Grape House? Please believe me, we are not lying! If only I had heard the sound when he fell, it would have been a great clue. Which means that person does not have an alibi for when Nekomaru fell? Gundam? You have some sort of explanation, right? Gundam? Please, can you at least say something? Please hold on. We have yet to hear Gundam's rebuttal. Admit it? Did you say you admit it?